is it going, everybody? Welcome to Franchise Mode Tuesdays, and today, guys, I am stoked to be starting a brand new save, a franchise mode, right? I haven't done a franchise mode in NHL 26 yet. I've been doing a lot of tutorials. You guys have been loving it. Shout out to those of you here in the chat, and those of you just watching, welcome, and stick around because we have a ton of fun lined up today. Today's challenge, guys, we are going to be taken to Houston Outlaws, the team that you can see here on screen, and we are gonna hopefully turn them into a dynasty. But here's the thing, I am only gonna get players with 90 plus aggression. Sorry, I have to turn down the music on my end. Anyway, we're good to go. All right, and those of you watching live, if you got to dip at any time, that's fine, because this is going to go live on YouTube on Monday. So those of you that are here now, you are going to get the sneak peek. You're going to get it before I edit it. You get to see all the gaffes and goofs and all the things I do wrong. And those of you watching, well, later on, you guys are going to be able to see everything cleaned up, as clean as we're going to get here. So let's go ahead and start the recording. How's it going, everybody, and welcome to the Houston Outlaws expansion draft franchise mode. I'm so happy and pumped about this franchise, and it was born out of one of the tutorials. Doing the coaching and morale tutorial, I realized I never use the physical style of coaching, and I really tend to lean towards offensive, rarely defensive, and sometimes generalist, but I never ever use a physical coach. Well, the Houston Outlaws are all about changing that. Today, guys, we start our journey with building the most physical team in the NHL to see if a physical coach and physical players can win you the cup. But first, I gotta show you guys the branding. I absolutely love the branding. Here's the home jersey. We're going with that nice orange and black and purple. It's kind of Halloween themed, I guess you could say that, but I still think it's pretty cool. The aways, very similar jerseys. I think those are pretty crispy. And then the alternates, boys, going with a little bit of a switch up for you. It is very, I mean, the more and more I look at it, the more Halloween it feels. Very spooky. So here we go. I just want to show you guys the arena, and we're going to play against the Sabres, because why not? But let's get in, show you guys the arena, and then we can jump forward to the expansion draft and get this thing started. Also, those of you watching live right now on YouTube or Twitch, we're live on both. So whatever you prefer to watch on, if you prefer to watch on Twitch, go ahead and jump over there. If you're over here on YouTube, we can go ahead and watch here on YouTube. But there it is. There's the arena. Oh man, I love it. I love it. You know what? It is giving Buffalo Bandits. I will say that. But man, oh man. Oh, I don't think I turned the difficulty down, so I'm gonna have to try and just score a natural goal here. Oh god. We did take over the Carolina Hurricanes with the Houston Outlaws, so at least I don't have a trash team to try and do this. I don't know what difficulty I'm on, but let's see if we can get a goal scored quick. Oh, wow. Way to get, wow. I thought that was going to go in. That was like, okay, let's just get it here. Oops. Not a great pass from me. Tage, get out of here. Tage, be nice to the stream. Be nice for me on stream, please. Come on. Yes, Nikolai Ehlers. Dude, I completely forgot that he was a Carolina Hurricane. That's absolutely wild to me. Matthias Samuelsson, the Norris Trophy candidate. He's got nothing on Sebastian Aho. Oh my god. All right, who's in net for the Sabres? Gosh, oh my god. All right, you know what? The alternates? You like the alternates? Yeah, definitely Bandits vibes too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Alex Lyon's killing it. Nikolai, let's see. Can we get a big tipper? No big tipper on the team. It's not like ESHL. I don't got a big tipper out in front. Slavin's so good. Oh my god, I just want to score you guys a goal so we can get this franchise mode started. Oh, and Power trying to dangle me. Absolutely not. Taylor Hall? We hate Taylor Hall. Chat, we don't like Taylor Hall at all, and I'm disappointed that he's on my team. All right, that's icing. You guys will see the goal eventually. I don't feel like playing on like Superstar or All-Star or whatever I have for like the next 20 minutes trying to score a goal. I don't score many goals in Shell, to be honest, so yeah, boo Hall. Well, let's get this thing started. Let's get this franchise mode going. So we're gonna go ahead and start ourselves a new expansion draft. I don't feel like really editing the AHL roster, AHL team, so I think we might just go with it. Let's use a custom roster. And then we're gonna select a team, previously created team, Houston. Yep, the Houston Outlaws, GM Rybread. So we'll go ahead and get that in there. Oh my God, if I could spell my own freaking gamer tag, that'd be great. All right, Houston. Oh, right, it does it alphabetically. Houston. Oh my God, I went the completely wrong way for this. Use the Vazzy roster. Unfortunately, I can't do that with my created team. I'd love to do that, but is it even on PlayStation? I thought Vazzy roster was only on Xbox. So unfortunately, I'm on PlayStation this year. I know, a big switch up on you guys, but no, I don't feel like customizing the AHL team. Burnaby Aces, they're legendary. So Houston would probably be in the Central Division. Good, because we need more good teams in the Central Division, don't we? Chicago could be. They usually turn out to be pretty nasty. Colorado, Dallas, Minnesota. How is Minnesota only an 83 overall? How is Winnipeg a higher overall than Minnesota? That makes zero sense to me. But okay. So think about getting NHL. If you make the games 32 a season, does that impact the progression of players? Ooh, actually, that's a really good question, Tati. I'd love to test that out and see if players will grow naturally. I'd assume they would, because they've got some under the hood point per game metrics, I'm sure, and then off-season growth baked into it. But I've never actually tried that, Toddy. So, could be another thing we do here live on Franchise Mode Tuesdays. See how we can develop players with a 32-game season. Salary cap we're leaving on. Player morale. Do we leave that on? I did just make a video on how to manage morale. We're gonna leave it on. We're gonna turn Fog of War off because I hate that. I hate Fog of War so much. And then, yeah, we'll let Seattle be exempt from the expansion draft. Head coach edits lines, Fog of War off. Okay, I think we look good here. All right, rules and settings. Let's go ahead and just double check that we got everything all set and then we can get started. Leave it on. How long am I live tonight? All right, sounds good, Multi-Apples. Yeah. And then Teal Storm, I am going to be live for 2.5 hours. So from 8 to 10:30 every Tuesday, we're doing Franchise Mode Tuesdays where we do Franchise Mode live. And if you guys can't catch the live, I will be streaming, cutting down the VOD into an episode for you guys next. So we're gonna turn injuries off, although it could be fun. No. I'm like, if we're gonna build an aggressive team, maybe we want to turn injuries on and we can just injure the crap out of people. All right, chat. You guys are here. You guys are active. Do we turn injuries on or off? Because that could be annoying to deal with, but I feel like we're going to be an aggressive team who's super physical. We may injure some players throughout the season and in the playoffs as well. So I'm going to leave it off for now unless you guys change my mind in the chat. Trade difficulty, salary cap off. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Waivers? I'm going to turn waivers. No injuries? Okay, all right. You guys want to be a goon squad, but not in the way that injures people. All right, so auto scouting on both, exemption, Fog of War. I think I'm gonna leave waivers on. I don't see. I've never had really an issue with leaving it on, so we're gonna leave it on. But change the slider to 20, dude. I usually change it to 9. If I'm gonna be honest, if I leave it on, I'm usually at that 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10, somewhere in that range. I think right now I'm gonna leave it off. I think we can always turn them back on later, but at least for the start of this, I think we're gonna leave it as is. And then everything else, I'm not touching anything else. Trade offer notifications, probably want to do stars only because I get inundated with trade offers. It's so annoying. All right, but there we go. So we're all set, ready to jump in with the Houston Outlaws. Injuries are off because chat voted majority of off, so we're gonna leave them off, and I'm ready to get started with this expansion draft. We're gonna keep the salary cap on, and we're gonna get this thing rolling. Oh yeah, dude, Toddy, I did a custom save where I did 3 points for a win, 2 points for an overtime win, 1 point for an overtime loss, and 0 points for a loss. It was so much fun. I added 2 extra teams, the Maine Fog and the Montana Outlaws. No, not the Montana Outlaws. It was Montana something. It's the Houston Outlaws, obviously, is the team now. But all right, so here we go. Are we going to get the #1 pick? That's going to be interesting. Let's see. Let me also double check now that we're into it that I'm also not putting... Yeah, good. My audios are all set. We are recording. We're all set to good and go. Injuries on for the playoffs only. You know what? I actually kind of like that. That's a good compromise because, obviously... when I'm trying to go through 82 games, it gets really annoying, but injuries on in the playoffs could work. I think that would be interesting to see because then depth matters for good teams. I like that. You know what, Teal? That's a great idea. I really like that. But here we go. Let's get it rolling. NHL expansion draft. Yep, Houston Outlaws franchise, full faith. Of course you do. I'm GM Rybread. Of course you've got faith in me. And all right, so nothing's happening on day 2. And Boston moves from 6 to 1, and we're gonna drop from 3 to 4. Oh, we do lose out on the lottery, so a bit tough there. But you know what? I never win the lottery straight up. Yeah, that's correct, Tati. You can download the custom rosters, and you'll have, like, if they create the prospects, they generally come through in the draft. So if you use a custom roster and they've created prospects, you'll see them there. All right, so pretty much the decisions you make in the expansion draft tomorrow will decide whether the franchise sinks or swims. You got it, boss. And we're gonna swim. I'm a pretty good swimmer. The game is, yeah. Can't give me all the elite draft picks. It's retirement day. Let's start the expansion draft. Let's get into the expansion draft. And guys, you see it. It's beneath me right here. Nobody with an aggression less than 90 is allowed on this team. Radko Gudas, 91 aggressiveness. I think he's welcome. Oh man, this might be harder to find 90 plus. We might have to... Ross Johnston, an enforcer? He has 87... Guys, I think we need to... I think we need to lower the threshold. I think it has to be 85 plus aggressiveness, because we're never gonna find anybody if it's 90 plus. Holy smokes! We're gonna make that change. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna actually I'm changing the rules on the fly. Let's just. Good. All right. There we go. I still think we want Radko Gudas though. I mean, the man has truculence and hipster. How do we not take Radko Gudas as our first pick in the expansion draft? Nikita Zadorov has 89. See, like, how could we not take Nikita Zadorov? He's got 89 aggressiveness. I feel like we have to have that. Ooh, Tanner Jeannot as a grinder for a forward. He does have 5 years at 3.4, but that's not the end of the world. So that'd be interesting to see if I could do that. I would like to see if I can get like two-way forwards that have aggressiveness up there too. I think Teal, that 85 plus aggressiveness will ultimately get us those types of players anyway, but I think I'm gonna opt for Jeannot. Do we have do goalies have goalies have aggressiveness ratings, dude? All right, yeah, no, it has to be. We're going with the aggressiveness rating as our cutoff. Tanner Jeannot, we're gonna start with him because I'm wondering how many forwards we're actually gonna find. Michael Kesselring's available. He just misses the threshold. Oh god, the Sabres. Peyton Krebs. I might have to take Peyton Krebs. It's hilarious. Does Luukkonen? No, he's not very aggressive. No, none of these guys are very aggressive. All right, Peyton Krebs might be the guy here. Beck Malenstein, 85, so he does fit. 87 aggressiveness for Justin Danforth. 88 for Josh Dunn. Interesting. Kozak's got a 80. Oh, that's Jack Rathbone. Hello, thank you. Tyson Kozak, 85. Okay, so we could get a guy like Kozak, but I'm not going to do that. I think we're taking Peyton Krebs, boys. I think we're taking Peyton Krebs. Medium top 6. See, he's a two-way forward, but he's got 87 aggressiveness, 89 body checking. I'd hate to cut this guy out just because he didn't have the right player type. So we're going to go with Peyton Krebs as well. All right, any goalies? Cooley? No, not a lot of aggressive goalies here. Michael Backlund, 82, 81. Wow, I'm not even looking at overall at this point. I'm just... Oh, okay. Ryan Lomberg is 86. Braden Pakel? Miromanov. Oh, God. We need to... I also want to figure out how we're going to work it with prospects, too, right? But I think we want to go with John Beecher. No, I'm sorry. He didn't have it. Ryan Lomberg was the first guy to have it. Did Joel Haley? No, wow. Okay, so... Lomberg... Maybe we do go with Klapka. 87 aggressiveness. Oh my god, he's really bad though. I might just go with Lomberg. At least he could kill some penalties for us as a grinder. Okay, interesting. Gostisbehere. Nope. Svechnikov's got 85 aggressiveness. He fits. It says greater than or equal to right there. I think I might take Svechnikov. Jesperi Kotkaniemi? Okay, excuse me, where the frick did I get Jesperi Kotkaniemi from? Pyotr Kochetkov, 81 aggressiveness, that's it? Are we gonna find any, like, aggressive goalies? Oh man, I would love to get Kochetkov or Bussy. but they don't have the right aggressiveness. So we're gonna go with Svechnikov. How many goalies actually have 85 aggressiveness? We may have to forego that rule just for goaltenders. How do we figure out what kind of goalies we need? Is it like 80 plus aggressiveness, 83 plus, like? Because I feel like we're finding enough skaters with 85 aggressiveness. Like, excuse me? Nick Foligno doesn't have 85 aggressiveness? All right, we got Louis Crevier. We also have Shea Weber. Oh, 70 overall. Oh my God. All right, Crevier is our... Goalies might be the exception, yeah. I think that's gonna have to be it. I think, you know, Arvid Soderblom could be a good goalie because we don't really have many players that fit here. It's Crevier. I think I might just go with Soderblom. We're gonna just pass on goalies, at least for the expansion draft. We're gonna see if we can get away without it. Okay, so Josh Manson, he's got truculence, dude. 87 aggressiveness, and he's got truculence. It's gonna be hard for me to say no to Josh Manson here. Brent Burns, 78 aggressiveness. Wow, some of these guys are really not aggressive. How does EA come up with the aggressiveness ratings? I'm curious. Keaton Middleton, do we have an aggressive goalie in Scott Wedgwood? Nope. No, damn, we have yet to see a goalie on the block that has good aggressiveness. But Manson does have truculence, so we are absolutely snagging him. Goalies here, Merzlikins, he's gotta have... Merzlikins doesn't have 85 aggressiveness? Am I the only one that remembers him beating the crap out of somebody in the net? Like, what? Okay, Matthew Olivier. Yeah, he's got 87 aggressiveness. I think I want Olivier. Like, there's no doubt Miles would, but he doesn't have aggressiveness either. Okay, I'm learning a lot about the aggressiveness category today, but we are going to go with Olivier. I mean, 6 more years at 3 million is crazy. Yeah, they're all soft goalies. Absolutely. Esa Lindell, 80, 83, 85. Ilya Labushkin. Cue the Gummy Bear song. Yeah, what? No aggressive goalies. What is this? Scotty, text Evan and remind him that we're live here because he just booted up Madden. So, Colin Blackwell. Okay, we've got Adam Ernie. Oh my God, that's a name I haven't heard in ages. But I think Labushkin might be the play. Okay, are you telling me Jamie Benn has truculence? Can we make an exception for Jamie Benn? He's got truculence, but only 83 aggressiveness. Is he like the exception to the rule because he has aggressiveness? I'm also just thinking aggressiveness works. Maybe aggressiveness isn't what we want, but Labushkin, I mean, Labushkin's the pick unless chat says Jamie Benn is allowed. So we're gonna just pick Labushkin, but chat, you let me know. Goalies, Cam Talbot. We have an aggressive goalie, Cam Talbot. I feel like I have to pick him. I feel like we found our first aggressive goalie, and it's Cam Talbot. Sebastian Casa is not aggressive, but we have 86 aggressiveness, Cam Talbot. He is just get in. Any more aggressive goalie? Oh, that's close. Okay, we have Ekholm and Wallman. Oh man, if we could snag one of them, please have 85 aggressiveness. That was a 79. Oh my God, 80. Oh no, Mangiapane's only got 84. Okay, Vasily Podkolzin. He's medium. Yeah, I like that a lot. We're gonna take him. Youngish forward, right? We'll see. Oh, Anton Lundell. Have good aggressiveness. Oh no! I've never been so depressed to see 80. Like, look at the rest of his stats. Oh, oh man. All right. I mean, Samoskevich. Samoskevich might be actually the better play here. No, I think Lindell would have been the better play. He's 1 year older and already a higher overall, signed for 5 more seasons. But Samoskevich, 85 aggressiveness, 2-way forward, looks pretty good to me. We will we'll take that. Any aggressive goalies? 84. Okay, so they're out there. They exist. We're finding them. We're uncovering these aggressive goalies. Let's see here. Wow. Okay, so Kyle Burrows might be the pick. I actually don't want that. So Sam Hellenius could be. Sam Bolduc? No, he doesn't look like an aggressive guy. I mean, come on, look at that face. I guess he might be aggressive. I don't know. I've never met him. Jeff Mallett? No, okay. All right. So we are going with, I guess, Samuel Hellenius because we don't really have any other aggressive players on the Kings. The Kings are soft. I'm just going to start calling teams soft based on their players' aggressiveness ratings. The Wild are soft. Nope, Zach Bogosian is not soft. Oh, David Jirasek. Oh, David Jirasek. Medium elite, 80, 21. Have 85. Have 85 aggressiveness. 84, no! Oh, it hurts. Oh, it's so close. Jesper Wallstedt. Jesper, buddy, just be an aggressive guy. Yes! Yes! Oh my God, oh, there we go, 85. We have our goalie of the future. Jesper Wallstedt is going to be a Houston Outlaws lifer. By the way, if I say Houston Oilers at some point, forgive me, because that's going to absolutely slip out at some point. Philippe Deneau. Right. No, okay. Josh. Oh, yeah. Josh Anderson makes sense. There's Strubble. So we can find aggressive goalies. Capo Kakinen. Yeah, no. I think we're okay. I think we're doing okay. Joe Veleno. Arbor Zhekai. Arbor Zhekai's got to have high aggressiveness, right? Sammy Blais. Arbor Zhekai. Yeah, he does. And he's got truculence and elite edges. I feel like we have to take him just because he has truculence. Now, we didn't do that for Jamie Benn, so still waiting for anybody in chat to say anything. I'm just... one person says it, and I'm taking Jamie Benn. All right, Michael McMarron, goalies. Justice Annanen, not aggressive. That's gotta be... That's a different Matt Murray, right? Let's see. Barron. Justin Barron, not aggressive. Cole Smith, very aggressive. Yo, what's up, Evan? And okay, so you think Jamie Benn? Because I was... See, the thing about Jamie Benn over Labushkin is the fact that Jamie Benn does have truculence. So I figured, like, if you have truculence, it doesn't matter what your aggressiveness rating is. You just fit the theme. It's 4 stars, I guess. What is his other one? He's got unstoppable. So I think he fits. I think it makes sense. Nashville. Who do we want from Nashville? Because Nashville doesn't really have anybody good that I would take here. No young prospecty type players from them. I mean, Weissblot, maybe Ozzy. No, Ozzy. You're named Ozzy. You're probably not the most aggressive man in the world. Nick Perbix. All right, we got to find our first. So Michael McCarron here. He's got another year left at 900,000. 80 overall is not bad. There's also, what is it? Cole Smith. He's a grinder as well. I'm going to take Michael McCarron just because he's a slightly higher overall. Dougie. How aggressive are you, buddy? How aggressive is my man Dougie Hamp? No, he's not aggressive is the answer. Stefan Nason, though, I mean, he's got Sparkplug. Cody Glass? Cody, are you aggressive? Oh, yeah. How is Cody Glass only one off? There's Dadonov. Evgeny Dadonov. No, I don't want Evgeny Dadonov. Jake Allen, are you aggressive? No? I'm going to find all of the aggressive goalies, and we will corner the market on it. But all that matters is Jesper Wallstedt is an aggressive goalie. He's medium elite. I think he's, what, 22? We're good. Oh, Anders Lee has to be aggressive. This has to be a slam dunk that Anders Lee is. But how about Varlamov? Marcus Hoberg? Hogberg? Yeah, Hogberg. Anders Lee, aggressive. Look at the physical category, man. We might just snag ourselves an Anders Lee here. Cheeky little Anders Lee. Other than that, yeah, Liam Foudy? No. Yeah, I think Anders Lee might be the one to go after. Probably our best bet here. So Anders Lee, welcome. We're actually, I don't think this team's going to be too bad now that I'm going through and looking at it. Jonathan Quick, are you aggressive? No. Jonathan Quick is not aggressive. Sam Carrick. Oh, Sam Carrick is aggressive. 82 grinder. Okay. Carson Soucy, they probably have Carson Soucy's aggressive. Okay. All right. Will Borgen is aggressive. Will Borgen's actually pretty good. 82, medium top 4. He's got 2 years of it. What is Chris Drury doing in New York? Like, what is he doing, man? Matthew Rempe? I mean, come on. If we don't take Matthew Rempe, what am I doing here? Like, he's not aggressive, but he's got 90. Okay. Should the rule be if you don't have 85 aggressiveness, you have to have 90 plus strength? Because I feel like Jamie Benn fits that as well. I feel like that could work. But I feel like we have to take Rempy. He's got truculence. So, like, all right. If you're not aggressive, you at least need to be strong boy. Like, not Essa Lindell. Oh, okay, we'll use Essa Lindell just to see. Yeah, see, he's got 91 strength. That might open it up too much. I feel like we can make special exceptions. Maybe 85 body checking? Yeah, but then Roddick Foxa comes into play. I mean, I guess you could consider him aggressive. Grinder or power forward? Okay, so if they don't have high enough aggressiveness, they have to be a grinder, enforcer, or power forward, or defensive defenseman. Hi, Evan. Welcome back. I think, you know what, Teal Storm? I like that. I like that. So we're going to go with any position player that has 85 aggressiveness. And if they don't have 85 aggressiveness, we go with grinders, power forwards, or defensive defensemen. I think that's the new rule set. James Reimer, Levi Marilainen is an aggressive goalie. I feel like I'm not going to find another aggressive goalie, but Artem Zub does not fit. David Perron. Wow, the Senators are soft. Oh, Ridley Greig? Yeah, I think I'm going to take Ridley Greig. 85 aggressiveness. I'm going to give him all the ice time, so he's probably going to grow. We got a squad so far, Evan. I will recap in just a second here because we're in at the back half, and then I'll break down the entire roster here in a minute. Noah Cates, are you aggressive? No, not very aggressive. Rasmus Ristolainen has truculence. Could be the move. Samuel Ersson, 86 aggressiveness, 82 overall. I think I'll take that. Because, I do have 4 goalies. Cam Talbot was the first aggressive goalie I found, but I think I'd rather switch Talbot and keep Wallstedt, Ersson, and Soderblom. But I can always trade these guys too for picks. Anthony Mantha, not aggressive. Sniper, interesting. 87 Justin Brazeau. I say 87 like his overall's 87. It's not. Stuart Skinner's aggressive too, and he's only 26. That's crazy. All right, so we're doing better finding aggressive goalies than I thought. Maybe I would rather have Stuart Skinner, and then maybe no. I think Brazeau is probably the play here because we probably do need more forwards. We have, what do we have right now? 15 forwards and only 3 defensemen. I didn't think I was going to have to pick a bunch of defensemen here, but here we are. Timothy Liljegren, not aggressive. Didn't expect him to be aggressive. Gaudette's aggressive. Vincent Desharnais is aggressive. Defensive defenseman as well. What about Mukhamadullin? Are you? No, he's not aggressive. Man, I even prepped to say that name, and you're not going to be aggressive? I'm disappointed. All right. Barclay Goodrow is probably aggressive. Yes, he is. But I do need defensemen, so Vinny Desharnais, Canucks legend. Philip Broberg, are you aggressive? No. Wow, not in the slightest, dude. Nick Bukestad is, though. I would take a Nick Bukestad. What about like Bergen? I'm sorry, who has an X Factor? Nathan Walker? Pressure plus. I don't understand how he gets that X Factor, like, out of all players. Maybe somebody can fill me in on that, but I have no idea why that is what it is. Toropchenko would not be a bad pick. Bukestad's a little bit better, though. So I'm going to go with Bukestad, and he's also got a low cap hit. Ryan McDonough. Not aggressive. Huh, interesting. Yanni Gord. Hello, keep up. Oh, JJ Moser. I feel like this is everybody's pick for the Lightning, but he's not aggressive. Pointus Holmberg is as a playmaker? Zemgus Girgensons! Zemgod! Oh man, maybe I need to go with Zemgod. Does the heart get what it wants, or does the mind say no? I feel like the heart should get what it wants and take some Zemgod. I mean, he's you know what? We're taking Zemgod. I have a I will break out the Zemgus Girgensons jersey right now, if you guys need to believe. Oh, Jake McCabe's got to be aggressive. Yeah, Jake McCabe is aggressive. I mean, 5 more years at 4.5 too is not bad. Stolars could be interesting, but Jake McCabe, 85. I feel like we're not going to find many defensemen at this point that are better than that. John Marino. No, he doesn't look like an aggressive guy. He's not an aggressive guy. Wow, if you told me his aggressiveness was 78, would have believed you right off the start. Taking what we can get, that's right. Lawson Krause has... What? I mean, I feel like with Big Rig and Sparkplug, he deserves an honorable mention. Jack McBain, though, 86. Wow, that is a... What are they doing in Utah? They got a bunch of bullies over here. Maybe I should have just taken over Utah and we would have been fine. I didn't have to create an expansion team. Holy smokes. Goalies. Vitek Vanacek. I'm just on the hunt for aggressive goalies because apparently it's a rare thing. Not as rare as I thought before, but Adam Kerfoot. Alex Kerfoot, excuse me. Apologies. I mean, yeah, Lawson Krause feels like the slam dunk pick. Brandon Tanev, and then Jack McBain. I think we go with Jack McBain. There's also Perunovich. Oh no, he's not aggressive. Anybody else aggressive? Liam O'Brien. Nah, we're gonna go with McBain. I think he's got what has he got? Blue Pressure Plus. Just learned what that looked like today. Nobody ever runs that in. Oh, this has to be the slam dunk like high aggressiveness guy, right? Like right? Yeah, 87. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we're gonna keep looking for a sec. Thatcher Demko, are you aggressive? Thatcher Demko's aggressive. Somebody tell Abby Thatcher Demko is an aggressive boy. Okay, we need to switch things up. We're gonna go get ourselves some Demko and Wallstedt duo. I mean, we could always trade Demko, but where are the Red Wings? There they are. Cam Talbot, I am sorry, buddy, but you're gone. Gustafson. No, but Ben Sherratt. That's what we want. Thank God they don't... Didn't he just get an extension? Thank God it's not coded in the game. I think Ben Sherratt's probably the play. One more year, he's 34. Aggressive player. Vancouver Canucks, we're going to go ahead and take ourselves Thatcher Demko. Absolutely. I don't think we'd take any more goalies. Oh, Rasmus Anderson, recently acquired by the Vegas Golden Knights, with his salary retained, by the way. Be aggressive. Please be aggressive. Oh no. Braden McNabb's not aggressive either? Interesting. Oh, Jeremy Lauzon is, though. Holy this is the most aggressive man on the team. What? Carter Hart. Really worried about what his aggressiveness is. Oh! Oh, God! Oh, I don't even want to touch that topic with a 10-foot pole. We're going to move on. Oh, my God. All right, Keegan Kolazar. Yeah, I feel like... Oh, I mean, Korshak is not capped out. Ah, but he's not good enough. Alexander Holtz, not aggressive. Brandon Sott. No, we're going to go ahead and go with... Lauzon. I think Jeremy Lauzon is the right move here. John Carlson. How aggressive are you, my guy? Not aggressive enough. All right. Oh, there's so many good players. Oh, what? Brandon Duhaime? Look at that physical category. He's just like, he's got the brawn, he's got the skills, but he doesn't use it. All right, what about Chisholm? Declan Chisholm. No? Anthony Beauvillier is our best bet? Charlie Lindgren? Guys, I am still flabbergasted that they made Carter Hart the most aggressive goalie available. That is shocking to me. Oh, God. Brett Leeson, Anthony Beauvillier. Dylan Mickelrath. What? He's an enforcer? Enforcer defenseman? You know, I think I'm just going to go with one of those two guys. I think it was like Leeson or Beauvillier. I'm going to go with Leeson because he's a little bit... He's a power forward. He's just not as good. Not nearly as good. He's a better skater. But... yeah, I mean, 2 more years at 2.75 is not bad. We have 22 million in cap space and... oh, we have to take a defender. Oh, interesting. All right, so I think I'm gonna take a placeholder defenseman just for now. If we can find somebody. I mean, Dylan Mickelrath is an enforcer defenseman. Louis Belpedio. He's out of Miami of Ohio. Mickelrath is an enforcer. Like, if he is an enforcer, I'm allowed to take him. So I need another defenseman, apparently. So we may need to reassess what we've taken so far. Oh, Luke Shen. Slam dunk, 89 aggressiveness. Get in, son. Dylan Sandberg, not aggressive, even though I wish he was. Colin Miller, I like Colin Miller, but we're gonna go with Shen. I just want to see their goalies. Comrie's not an aggressive guy. No, Eric Comrie's a really nice guy. I like Eric Comrie. Luke Shen. All right, so we need to flip a forward to a defenseman. Yeah, we do. But we have 9 defenders though. We have 9 defense taken. So, like, all right. So Evan, I know you were asking earlier, what does the team look like? This is our all-aggressive team. We have a very, very physical team, but it's headlined by Andrei Svechnikov, who is surprisingly just hitting the threshold of 85 aggressiveness, so I'm happy about that. We'll stick with the forwards for now. It's Svechnikov, Ben, Anders Lee, Sam Oskevich, Nick Bukestad, Matthew Olivier, Vasily Podkolzin, Stefan Nason. Wow, we are a very aggressive team. Really? Well, shocker, right? Because that's what I drafted. But Ridley Grieg, Brazeau, Jake McBain, Tanner Janot, Peyton Krebs, Michael McCarron, Lomberg, Gergensons, Hellenius, and Rempe. I think maybe we can flip-flop Tanner Janot from the Boston Bruins. There might be... he's actually... No, he's the most aggressive guy on the team. But maybe Boston's got an aggressive defender that we can flip Janot for. Nikita Zadorov. Yeah, Zadorov's got Truckee. Why did I pass on Nikita Zadorov? I was worried about the number of forwards. Yeah, so now we take Zadorov. He's an absolutely slam dunk aggressive defenseman for us. I wonder if there's any offensive defensemen that have high aggressiveness. I think I wanted to take Beauvillier, because Duhaime is not aggressive enough to make the team. Though he is a grinder, so we could take him with his 5-star physical. Beauvillier has the aggressiveness that we want, so we are going to go ahead and snag Anthony Beauvillier. So I think... I mean, the goaltenders are insane. I mean, if we work from the crease out, Demko with Wallstedt, Soderblom, and Ersson. I mean, like, this is an insane amount of goaltenders. Maybe we trade Thatcher Demko and we ride with Wallstedt and Soderblom? I feel like that makes sense. That's going to free up a lot of cap space. Not like the cap is an issue. We've got Zadorov and Manson. We've got McCabe and Gudis. And then we have Shen and Sherratt with Jeremy Lauzon. Vinny Desharnais, Arbor Jekai. Maybe we could replace Desharnais. No. We have to take Desharnais. Interesting. So I'm not thrilled with the defenders we have. And then the forwards are Svechnikov, Ben, Lee. Totally think that's fine. Sam Oskevich, Butad, Olivier, Podkolzin, Nason, Grieg, and then Brazeau, McBain, and Krebs. And then we'd have McCarron, Beauvillier, Lomberg, and Gergensons with Hellenius and Rempe. Honestly, I'm interested to see how this is going to play out, because I think this aggressive team we could just shock some teams. So I think I'm good. I think that's going to be the draft. I don't really think I want to, maybe if we couldn't find another defenseman though. Maybe at the beginning of the draft, I passed over on a defenseman or two. I don't think I did, but we'll double check just to be safe. I don't want to get rid of Krebs. Lomberg, maybe I passed over somebody. Maybe with the Blackhawks, instead of a fourth goalie, I can just take another defenseman. Jake Bean, not aggressive. Joe, yeah, we don't really have a ton of options here. Power forward, two-way forward, power forward, yeah. Kuznetsov here, but that's probably not what I want to do. Maybe instead of, I mean, he's high starter though, so I think I'd like to keep him. The other option would be Crevier. I don't think that's the right option. I don't think that's the right move if I'm gonna make a move. What are the other goalies? There was Jesper Wallstedt obviously is staying. Samuel Ersson from the Flyers. I feel like maybe Rasmus Ristolainen gets the exception. There's Nick Seeler. No, Risto's not aggressive enough, but he does have truculence. So Garnett Hathaway, another forward grinder. I mean, he's pretty well rounded. Emile Andre. No, I feel like we're gonna have a tough time finding offensive-minded defensemen. You know what? I think we're set. I think we're solid. let's go ahead, keep it rolling here, finish the draft. There we go. There is your Houston Outlaws expansion draft. I'm actually not too upset with how the team looks on paper. I think maybe we move on from Demko. He feels like the easiest one to draft than trade. We do have the 4th overall pick. Look at the locker room chemistry going up because everybody's buddy-buddy. They all see eye to eye. They're like C player, hit player. And we are looking good. There is a power forward available who's NHL ready. Braxton Ferrero? Ooh. Okay. I mean, I would love to see what Ernesto Linzen is, but I doubt he's going to be aggressive enough. Oh, wow. So there's a lot of NHL ready. Okay, there's a lot of NHL ready players. But I think we get, what, pick 4, was it? I think we did drop to 4. I think we go after Braxton Ferrero. I think we can also work on it too. We have time to develop players, right? Draft interviews, not too concerned about our draft interviews with the expansion draft behind us. Cool. All right, let's get into the actual NHL entry draft. I think what we want to do is assess real quick, just not the draft class. Let's jump in and see by position what do we have. So we've got 4 goalies. I think Ersson and Demko are probably trade bait. Demko, I'd love to give the reins to Jesper Wallstedt. He's a starting goaltender. 85 aggressiveness. Yes, Demko's got 85 and has an X factor, but I think Wallstedt is our future. And then obviously the 2 in the AHL, one of those would have to be a backup. As far as defensemen, we've got Manson, McCabe, Zadorov, Gudis, Shen, Sherratt, and Lauzon as our 7. And then in the system, we've got Desharnais and Zekai. So maybe we keep Arbor Zekai just because he's a very, very aggressive defensive defenseman with elite edges and truculence. So Vinny Desharnais, probably get rid of him. Let me actually just write this stuff down real quick. All right, trades. We'll do Demko. We'll do Ersson. We'll do Desharnais. We've got, and I think that's it there. Maybe some forwards need to be moved out too. All right, forwards in the system. Beauvillier, Girgensons. Girgensons has a modified no trade clause. We're gonna keep Rempe. Hellenius, I think we can move on from him. He's a power forward. I mean, he's made him bottom 6. I think we hold on to him. He's got a cheap enough contract, but Lomberg at $2 million as a grinder. He's physical. I love it. But I think if we just look in at the main roster, I mean, we could move on from Jamie Benn too. It wouldn't be the end of the world for me to say this guy can go. At 35, he's probably not part of the future, but we can see what we do this season. He's actually probably our best forward besides Svechnikov. He's on an expiring deal too. Same thing with Anders Lee. These 2 guys are expiring. Anders Lee's 34. Maybe we do trade the guys on expiring deals after this season. So like Lee, Sam Oskevich, I'd love to keep around because I think his aggressiveness is gonna stay where it's at, and then cheap enough contract. Krebs is expiring after this season. McCarron's expiring after this season. He is a grinder. He's actually not too terrible at all. I'm interested to see what our penalty minutes are going to look like. So maybe we move on from the 2 older guys, Lee and Ben. And then in the system, we can call up Beauvillier and Girgensons to fill their spots. So Lomberg, Lee, and Ben. We'll put some flyers out for what they're going to get. So Lee, Ben, and Lomberg. I say a ton, when I'm doing these videos, so it's nice for me to jot these thoughts down. But let's go ahead and get to the NHL entry draft. And we'll just, first things first, put a flyer out for who wants Thatcher Demko. Not our 4th overall pick. Let's go to goalies and then see Thatcher Demko. No trades found. Does he have any, no, he doesn't have, nobody wants Thatcher Demko? Rude? What about Thatcher in a 3rd? No trades found. Thatcher in the 4th overall pick. No trades found. Thatcher in a 2nd. Thatcher in a 4th. Nobody wants Thatcher Demko? Well, that's a problem. That's going to make it harder to move on from him. What about, oh, maybe we would have too few goalies in the system? You know, we might wait until free agency. I think you might have to have 4. Okay, where did my music go? Where's my music? All right, playlists are over here. You guys can see my stream or my stuff. Let's just play all. Why not? There we go. All right, it's back. If you guys aren't hearing the music on YouTube, it's because it's over there on Twitch. So, all right. So the guys that I wanted to trade, and then Desharnais was like the only defender that I wanted to trade. So we'll see. Anybody want him? All right, a 4th round pick. Nadeau? Okay, that's going to be tricky to see. A 4th round pick next year kind of feels like really good. The Detroit Red Wings pick, San Jose's pick, they're probably going to improve. Carolina's going to improve. Chicago might not improve enough, so let's go ahead and take that. That's not even in our division or anything, so we'll just go ahead and send him to Florida. Not a surprise that Florida wants one of my aggressive players. Forwards, Jamie Benn. What can I get? I can get the 30th overall pick and Noah Gunler. 29th overall pick. Okay, Braden Yeager or Barlow are 2 options I can get. And that, as well as a 3rd. All right. I doubt these guys are going to have the aggressiveness needed. Braden Yeager. 73. I mean, it is going to be tough when trading for picks. Or for prospects, right? Because we got to figure out how we want to do that. Power forward 80. Colby Barlow might be the move here, guys. He is, what, 20, 70? I think I'd almost rather have the late first round pick, though. Jamie Benn, go ahead and see what I can get for him. Yeah, 30th overall, and I don't want to trade him, like, in division to the Jets. So maybe we do see if Noah Gunler, what is your aggressiveness? Because you might make it. Oh, there goes Zaitsev to the Boston Bruins. Good pick for them. Jamie Benn, yeah, Carolina. Noah Gunler is the player involved in the deal. Noel Gunler. He's got 79 aggressiveness as a sniper, which isn't bad. How much value does he have? Noel Gunler. Oh, so he's basically just a sweetener. Let's see if I can take like a 4th off their hands next season. This probably won't go through, but hey, who knows? Rejected? Yep, I thought so. So let's go ahead and take the 6th from the Carolina Hurricanes, and that should probably go through. It's just a bit low for them. All right, okay, so we'll just take their 7th this year. That should do it. Trade accepted. All right, so we get an extra 1st. Kind of nice. And then now I'm able to do 2 7ths for a 3rd next year. Who do we think is going to be the worst? The Sabres? The Sabres are probably going to be the worst. Sam Lafferty, Mikheyev, Foligno. We already looked at all these guys. 3rd this year. I think I'd rather have picks next year. LA Kings. LA Kings could be bad. Montreal. Nashville's generally pretty bad. Maybe I'll take Nashville's pick. I know they're in the same division as us, but I'm not too worried about sending them 2 7ths. Garnet Hathaway is a obvious pick for aggressiveness, but Utah's probably going to be too good. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and get that 3rd round pick next year from Nashville. I think for 2 7ths for next year's 3rd, like, duh. What about a 5th and a 6th? What can I get? A 3rd and a player. Like, what is this? I mean, Jordan Greenway would not be a bad player to go after for a 5th and a 6th, and we get a 5th next year, so it's a 6th for Greenway, essentially. Jordan Greenway's an 81 power forward. He's not aggressive, but he is a power forward, so he does fit it. He's got 4.5-star physical. He's only 28, but he's not the kind of player I thought he was. Do they have anybody else that's aggressive? Matthias Samuelsson could be aggressive. You know, he's not aggressive either. Interesting. The Sabres have no aggressiveness on their roster. I'm not too surprised by that. But let's sort by physical category. Oh, Beck Malenstein might be aggressive. Beck? Yeah, Beck's aggressive. But not the kind of trade I'm looking to make right now. So I don't think I'm going to make that move that I was going to make. So Anders Lee is the next man to be traded. Got a modified no trade clause. Oh, and there goes Ekblad. Chris Ekblad. Yeah, see, okay, Ruslan Zaitsev, the power forward, 84 aggressiveness. I think we'll be okay with prospects like that. You know, it's a piece of the puzzle that we got to figure out here, how we're going to do it with the younger players. We'll just try and acquire power forwards, right? Power forwards, grinders, defensive defensemen. But I want to see what Anders Lee's no trade clause is. Who can I trade him to? 18 teams, the Ducks, the Bruins, the Flames, the Blackhawks, the Avs, the Stars, Kings. Okay, so a pretty good amount of teams. Wonder if maybe like, maybe if I move Anders Lee with like a 6th. No, none of those teams are biting. What about a 5th? 4th? Outlaws, or the 3rd. Why did I just say Outlaws? Goalies. What if I move him with Demko? Does anybody want him with Wallstedt? Okay, interesting. I wonder if nobody wants my goalies, period, because of how many I have on the roster. So, like, I'm sure somebody would be a taker for Wallstedt, right? Or what about Soderblom? Okay, so I can trade a goalie. Nobody wants my top 2 goalies. Don't understand that one at all. But we're going to go ahead and, honestly, like, what would I get for the 30th overall pick? Strome, Eismont. Strome is like an immediate upgrade. John Marino, Tanev, these are all guys I could have drafted. Kiefer Sherwood would fit. Like, if we do this, what would Kiefer Sherwood, what's his overall? What does he look like? 83 with Sparkplug, he's aggressive. I mean, he instantly becomes one of our better forwards, like, without a doubt. He's got Sparkplug, too. He's 30. I think he's got a contract extension with them. Is that worth the 30th overall pick? Like, yeah, if we look at our forward core, like, sort by overall, he'd be our 3rd best forward with Samoskevich and Bukestad? I wonder if it's worth thinking about, but it's more of the same, I guess, and it would block guys like Podkolzin, Grieg, Samoskevich. So I guess it would be Svechnikov, Lee, Bukestad. I'd probably put Samoskevich at first line, and then Bukestad, Grieg, Podkolzin. Yeah, honestly, that's not terrible. I would need a better upgrade than that, I'd say, to get rid of the 1st overall, or the 30th overall pick. What about the 30th overall pick and Thatcher Demko? No, that doesn't make anybody interested. Samuel Ersson. A 1st and Ersson could get me Donato and Toninato. No. Tyler Bertuzzi could be a move there. Medvinov. Is that the guy I was going to take? No. Ferrero. All right, we're taking Braxton Ferrero because I don't think Ernesto Linzen is going to have his physical category is an A-, whereas Braxton Ferrero's is an A. So I think we should be safe taking Ferrero. So there we go. Just made our first pick of the Houston Outlaws. Welcome, Ferrero. 4th line forward, power forward. And look, he's already pretty aggressive. The physical category is up there. It's 3.5 stars. I think we can absolutely chalk this one up as a success. Now, the one thing I want to see, it doesn't tell me where he's from. I'm pretty sure he's from the USA. So if I sign him, he's got to play in the AHL. I may let him play and develop one season. So he could be our answer as like the star forward is what I'm thinking. So, let's continue to look at some trades, though. I liked the idea of maybe trading a draft pick, the 30th overall pick, as well as Ersson for potentially something. Bertuzzi could be a move there. I think he would fit the aggressiveness. Brady Shea could upgrade the defense. Maybe Brady Shea's aggressive. I doubt it. I'm going to edit this trade real quick. I just want to see if Brady Shea is aggressive. I don't think he would be. He's an 86, and he's not aggressive, and he's a 2A defender. So I believe it was who was the Detroit? No, it was going to be the Chicago Blackhawks wanted to give me Bertuzzi, right? Bertuzzi's 83 overall, 30 with 4 years. I don't love that at all. Donato, Ryan Donato, he's not aggressive enough, unfortunately. What about guys like Frank Nazar? Or, yeah, none of these guys are aggressive, physical players. I need myself like an Alex Tuck. What would it take to get Alex Tuck, I wonder? Because I feel like he's instantly our #1 forward. And I'm pretty sure he'd be aggressive enough, right? I think the game would do that. And he might, yeah, he's a guy that they want to get rid of. Our first and second this year for Alex Tuck, who's an 87. That's not terrible. He's only got 82 aggressiveness? That doesn't, oh man. I don't think that makes sense to me. Like, Rasmus Dahlin's only got 84 aggressiveness, man. It's gonna be hard to find ourselves some talent. Then I guess you gotta just find your best players, right? That way, they're just gotta. The Sabres don't have guys cut from that cloth, so. Oh man, I was thinking Tuck would be like a slam dunk, kind of like go get this guy. He's kind of that. He's what I envision when I put this team together, but maybe he's a little softer than I think. Leo Carlson's not aggressive. Mason McTavish. I'm just trying to find some elite talent here. Jacob Trouba's aggressive. He has truculence, and he's got another year at $8 million. Don't know if we can acquire him. Owen Zellweger is... All right, there goes the pick. Lindzen. All right, so this is interesting. I want to see like a sniper like Lindzen. 84 aggressiveness. Wow, so we could have gotten ourselves a sniper who might have the aggressiveness that we're looking for. Interesting. I think he's got the X Factor Big Tipper. Or no, that was quick release. Oh, that one's a broken X Factor. So maybe we got to broaden our horizons when it comes to prospects, because we can develop them to be those aggressive players we want them to be. Boston doesn't really have anybody I can probably acquire. Zaitsev, he's got 84 aggressiveness. He might not cost that much to go after. Our first and second next year, that's a no-go from me. Morgan Geekie does have aggressiveness, and he's got, okay, that's a player that I would give up. Okay, he's got 6 years left at 5.5. I would give up the first and second round pick in a class where I don't really know anything. He's 26, so he's not really improving is the thing, though. Let's keep looking, because I feel like we're on the right path here. Zane Perrick, not aggressive. Mackenzie Weegar is, but he's got a no-trade clause. Nazem Kadri is not aggressive. Damn, the dude's been suspended and up in the postseason. You think they'd give him, like, an aggressiveness boost. Let's see. Oh, shit. Keep doing that. All right. This is going to be fun. I'm liking the setup of the roster, though. I'm enjoying this. Calgary, Carolina. Yeah, the Carolina Hurricanes maybe have some aggressive guys. I would love a Seth Jarvis, but he's not aggressive enough. They don't really have aggressive players, too, do they? Nikishin, he's low elite. 85 aggressiveness, two-way defender, low elite. It would cost me Gudis, Nascence, Lauzon, Manson, Grieg, Sherratt. I mean, Lauzon and Shen, it's an immediate upgrade to Nikishin. What? All right, timeout. So Lauzon, 82, Shen, 83. 35 years old, 28 years old. All right, they both have high aggressiveness. They're two of my more aggressive defensive defensemen. But then you look at Nikishin, he's 84, low elite, 23 years old, two-way defender that fits the aggressiveness, elite defensive category. Put him on my top pairing. I think we might have a star in the making if we go after Nikishin. I'm going to do this for Lauzon and Shen. Because that would mean that my D-core then is Nikishin playing with Manson, Zadorov, McCabe, and then Gudis and Sherratt. That is obviously a slam dunk. Appreciate it, Scotty. Thank you for coming by and sticking around and letting me know about the stream health and all that stuff. I much appreciate it. So let's do it. We're going to do that. We're going to acquire Nikishin. All right. Okay, Carolina. They just wanted to... I don't know why they wanted to do that, but they did it. Jackson Blake, not aggressive. There's Lauzon, okay. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, a playmaker with a good aggressiveness rating? Interesting. Maybe this is what I'm going to have to do. Is find these guys, these gems like this, and then, yeah. All right, Chicago. Obviously, I'm not getting Connor Bedard, but Levshunov, Medvinov. Did I try changing his player type? I could, but I feel like we're gonna have a lot of defensive defensemen naturally, right? With the aggressiveness, what I'm finding out is that a lot of our defensemen are defensive defensemen. So I feel like having a few two-way defensemen is gonna be better for us. He is an elite defender, that's for sure. Connor Murphy, like, see, he's a defensive defenseman. He hits that 85 aggressiveness threshold. Yeah, I think we're going to keep looking at another team. Colorado. Yeah, you guys want to give me McKinnon or Makar? I would take them. 80 for Natchez. Taze. Not an aggressive team up there in Colorado. Interesting. Ross Colton is really close to what we want. Gabriel Landeskog? There's no way they're... So you're telling me for Brazeau, McCarron, and Soderblom, I could get Gabriel Landeskog? I mean, I like Soderblom, but... For Xhekaj and Brazeau? What? For Podkolzin and Helenius? For McBain and Helenius? What am I missing? Jack McBain. 81, Grinder, Helenius. Gabriel Landeskog, sure he's 32 and his contract is $7 million. But like, welcome, Abby. We did draft Thatcher Demko, by the way. Thatcher Demko was aggressive enough to make it to the roster. So as you can see, we do have him on the Houston Outlaws. He does hit the threshold. Abby, I want to let you know that the most aggressive goalie we found was Carter Hart. But this trade, Jack McBain and Helenius for Gabriel Landeskog. I mean, this is a no-brainer, right? This is like captain material for my team with X Factors. 84, he becomes like my second best forward. Like, right? right? I do this. I do the Landeskog deal. I don't want to give up all my chips though. I love the Landeskog idea, but I just want to see like, all right, let's flip through here. I'm just like glued to the bottom right of the screen. Oh, can you guys see? Oh, you guys can't see the that is hilarious. You guys are just trusting me on what the aggressiveness rating is. Oh my God, that's hilarious. And nope, the Columbus Blue Jackets don't really have anybody aggressive. Heiskin, and I'm not getting him, but Robertson, Robbo's not aggressive enough. That's why he didn't make Team USA. He can score goals, but is he really aggressive? The answer is no. Then we don't want him. Detroit, I don't really think. Well, I mean, Detroit might have a couple guys that could work. Mo Sider. That's 2 firsts. What's the point of Rempe in this deal, dude? Why are you... Okay, I mean, I get it, but like, what? Oh my God. Oh, Marco Casper fits. Medium elite Marco Casper fits? How old is he? 21? Next year's first, Helenius. I feel like I do this deal. Medium elite, 2-way forward who's aggressive enough for us. I'm gonna come back to that one, but like, Landeskog, Casper, just writing these down so I don't forget them. But like, all right, you guys think I can trade for McDavid? I'm not even gonna try. Evan Bouchard should be higher aggressiveness. I feel like he's out of position a lot, and that's because of his aggressiveness. Darnell Nurse, he's got a no movement clause. We already looked at Matthias Ekholm. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody here that I'm going after. Florida. Matthew Tkachuk doesn't have a no movement. That's hilarious. Can I get him? No? Yeah, that's what I figured. Anton Lundell, I would have drafted you, but you're not aggressive enough. And then after that, there's not really anybody that I'm like thinking I want to use my assets to go after. Adrian Kempe, not aggressive enough. Brant Clark, no. Yeah, they're not an aggressive team. They're soft. There, I said it. The LA Kings are a soft team. All right, we're gonna keep going. Minnesota, Quinn Hughes, not aggressive. I could have told you that one. Very non-aggressive team here too. Joel Eriksson Ek. Manson, Nason, and Sherratt, Nikishin and Grieg, or Svech. I mean, Manson, Nason, and Sherratt for Joel Eriksson Ek. What does that do to my decor? That's a pretty good grinder. I mean, for the 6th overall pick, that's pretty good. All right, we are looking into the Minnesota Wild, and we are looking at Joel Eriksson Ek. Joel Eriksson Ek is Danila Yurov old enough? Or not old enough. Joel Eriksson Ek is 28 with 4 years left, or at 86. He becomes my #1 center. Manson and Sherratt, they're good, but like, are they really that good? Stefan Nason is, I mean, Manson is my 3rd best player. But Manson, I'd still have Zadorov, Nikishin, McCabe, Gudis, Zhekai, and then I could go acquire somebody? I feel like I can do a lot of these deals, dude. We're gonna write this one down as well. Joel Eriksson Ek. This is so interesting to see like the value of my players for like what teams are willing to give up and how my perception changes, you know, as we're like not a good team and how quickly teams, how I can be improved. Demidov is a high elite. I mean, okay, cool. I had him on my fantasy team at one point, but he just wasn't doing enough for me. Caden Gooley, I mean, he's solid. He could be a cheap upgrade on defense. I mean, we'll see, but I don't think. I mean, Patrick Laine, maybe he's not. He's not aggressive enough. Nashville, oh boy. Ernesto Linzen. This is that sniper. What is it going to take to get him our first next year in Soderblom? Joakim Kamel, but I don't think he's quite there, right? Ryan O'Reilly, are you aggressive? Tell that to the Tim Hortons. He's not aggressive. Nicholas Haig. Miles Wood. Yeah, no, I think Nashville's. We're gonna pass on Nashville. Jack Hughes would be insane. I would love to go after Jack Hughes. Not aggressive. Jesper Bratt's not aggressive. I mean, Timo Meyer with that 4.5 star. It's just crazy that his aggressiveness doesn't hit the threshold. Brendan Dillon. No, probably not what I want to see. Paul Cotter. Feels like a slam dunk, like simple trade to fit the scheme. I don't even know if my coach, by the way, is aggressive. Matthew Schaefer. Bo Horvat. Bo Horvat's aggressive, but I can't get him because he's got no trade clause. He doesn't want to waive it for me. Yeah, I'm surprised the Islanders. I guess I did take Anders Lee. Alexander Romanov. Not a bad player, but 8 more years at 6.25 for an 83. With the cap going up, I guess it's not too bad. Artemi Panarin doesn't want to come here. Adam Fox is an aggressive. Vincent Trocheck is, but he's 31. He's got 4 more years. And that's not a deal I want to make. I'm sorry, Chris Drury. All right. Lafreniere, probably not aggressive. Oh, okay. I mean, it was better than I thought it was going to be. New York Rangers. Braden Schneider is aggressive enough. Ooh, interesting. 2.2 million for another year. 86, medium top 4. Yeah, but it's going to require me to give up the guys I like. Ooh, Coyle might be He doesn't fit it? And he's a power forward. He's got 5-star physical. I'd say he fits the physical scheme of this team. Gudis, Brazo in a 4th, Nikishin, Sherratt, Manson straight up, or Bukestad, Zekai in a 5th. Or Grieg a 3rd and Rempe. I would honestly do the Bukestad deal. Bukestad, Zekai in a 5th. Bukestad. I mean, he's decent. But like 85 with quick release and what is that? What is that? It's unstoppable. I feel like this guy, like, yes, I know he's got 84 aggressiveness, but I feel like we need to make an exception. We did discuss that in chat, that, you know, certain position types, grinders and power forwards, those guys kind of like get exceptions. I think I'm going to do this deal. I feel like this makes a lot of sense for us. We're going to propose the trade, and there we go. That one, I didn't give up too many of the assets that have been requested, so... Alright, Tim Stützle is probably not aggressive. Sanderson might be. No, he's not. Brady Tkachuk is. Could I get Brady Tkachuk? No trades found. Oh, that would have been so cool. Thomas Chabot, not aggressive. Dylan Cousins? No trades found. I was like, I don't know if I want to center my team around Dylan Cousins. Shane Pinto, not aggressive. It's fine. Alright. Philadelphia. Michkov. I'm not getting Michkov, but any of these guys aggressive enough to make the roster? No. Wow. Philadelphia, no longer the Broad Street Bullies. That's down in Houston, it seems. Pittsburgh. Crosby, Raquel, Rust. He's not aggressive enough. They've got a solid team. Like, Chris Letang, but he's got a no trade clause. Yeah, I think we're going to pass on these guys. I don't think there's anybody here that's really exciting me. Macklin Celebrini, not aggressive enough. Can't get him. 85 Mario Ferraro. He's all right. How old is he? 26, so he's capping off. Chernyshov is a power forward, so we could make the exception there, but I don't want to make another exception. Kiefer Sherwood. I can text him and see if he wants to join the team. Nope, none of these guys. Riker Evans. Yeah, none of these guys really. St. Louis. Robert Thomas. Oh, there's another pick gone. Low elite. Oh, jeez. Of course they got a low elite Malkin. Of course the Penguins get a low elite grinder that's a Sergei Malkin with unstoppable. That's crazy. All right, let's take a look now at where were we? We were at St. Louis, I believe. Yeah, Robert Thomas, probably not aggressive enough. That's what I figured. Braden Shen would be, but he's 33, and I don't know if I want to make that move. Dylan Holloway. I mean, Dylan Holloway, I would go after Dylan Holloway, but no trades are found. Justin Falk does want to come to the roster, but I don't think we want him. Jake Neighbors, no trades found. Dang. Okay, so I guess we're just not a good trade partner with them. Dalibor Dvorsky. He's pretty aggressive for a young kid. We just got to see if these guys' aggressiveness is going to jump. We got to figure that out. Is that Robbie Fabry that just had those X Factors? Or it's... Oh, Nathan Walker. I still have no idea why he has an X Factor. We're not getting Nikita Kucherov. Brandon Hagel? Aggressive? No. Okay. Eric Chernak is 28. I mean, he's not bad at all. Surprised he wasn't exposed in the expansion draft. 80 overall. Connor Geeky, JJ Moser. We could have taken him, but we didn't because he wasn't aggressive enough. Matthew Nyes, aggressive enough. This would be Svechnikov, Ferrero, Svechnikov. Yeah, it's okay. So they want Svech, Manson, Grieg for Nyes. I don't think I want to do that though. Matthew Nyes is an 88 at 22 with 6 years left at 7.7. He's not very nice. This is the kind of player that I center the franchise around. Probably more so than Svechnikov, right? I know he doesn't have medium elite, but he's younger. And Ridley Grieg, too, is like... I I don't know. He's 22, medium top 6, 82. He's a two-way forward, but he's got some scoring in him. So, like, I don't want to give up Grieg. Manson's already been asked about a couple times. And then Andrei Svechnikov here is like our lone sniper on the roster. Medium elite at 25. All of this to get 88 at 22 with medium top 6. So he could develop potential to be an elite player. That's a tough one. I'm going to write him down on the sheet here. We're going to do Nyes. I think I spelled it wrong. Yeah, I did. Nyes. All right, Utah. Utah's got an aggressive team. In the expand, like I was looking at them, they have a really aggressive team. I guess they just let all their expressive players go.
He's crazy. Where's he been all my life?
Yo, Abby, thank you for the 20 gifted.
All my life.
Let's go. Thank you.
He's crazy.
That's crazy.
Where's he been all my life?
That's going off now at the top of the screen. Ronald McDonald's a sponsor again.
Where's he been all my life?
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Abby. I really do appreciate the 20
He's
gifted. Those are
where's
channel
he been
memberships,
all my
right?
life? He's crazy.
I don't know why Stream Elements is calling them a sponsor. I guess I'm getting sponsored by all these guys, but I can't believe Ronald McDonald's a sponsor. I miss Ronald. Wonder how he's doing. Utah. We didn't really. Oh, JJ Paterka, are you aggressive? Sean Dursey. Paterka's not. No. 85. Daniil Boots.
He's crazy.
Kerfoot.
Where's he been all my life?
Vancouver. How many aggressive guys do you have in Vancouver? Is Marco Rossi aggressive? No.
Where's he been all my life?
Tom Wallander. Medium elite?
He's crazy. Where's he been all my life?
Who first for Wallander? Is Elias Pettersson aggressive? No.
He's crazy. Where's he been all my life?
Jake DeBrusk's not aggressive.
He's crazy.
Evander Kane is very aggressive. Are you surprised?
He's crazy.
Let me know, Abby. You watch him. All right. Wow, they have, like, you can't get anybody off this team. Ivan Barbashev, second line